Hello and welcome to another Maps program review. Today we are going to go over Maps Aesthetics, also known as Maps Black, and it's the last the third out of three Maps RGB program reviews. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you had a chance to look at my review of maps red and green. I will link to them. So yeah, let's go ahead. What is Maps Aesthetics all about? Basically, it's the bodybuilding program from the guys from Mind Pump, and it's set up quite from the whole design very similarly to Maps red or green, meaning it's again full body workouts, 3 different phases, just like you saw it in Maps red. So not each phase, the first phase and the last phase are both 3 weeks long, and phase 2 is 4 weeks long. How is each phase set up? Quite simply, in phase 1, which is again the strength phase, you have for a duration of 3 weeks 3 foundational workouts each week, as said, again full body workouts, and then you have an additional 2 to 3 focus sessions during the week. I will come to the focus sessions in a moment. During phase 1, you are basically doing 4 sets of 3 to 5 reps, so it's actually quite heavy, and you are supposed to do up to 90 seconds of rest in between each set. So it's a tough workout. If you do sets of 5 and you have 1.5 minutes to recover, you really have to focus on recovery. It's not to play around with your phone. It's really you sit on your bench or walk around a few steps and trying to get in your breath again, and then get ready mentally for the next set. Then in phase 2, you basically have your typical bodybuilding program, meaning you're doing 3 to 4 sets, 8 to 15 reps each exercise. So it's more the hypertrophy phase, a little bit more pump. Your rest is a lot shorter. It's around 60 seconds, which could be even shorter depending on if you're doing a program from different people, you might even only doing 45 seconds rest. So it's tough, it's hard work if you do it properly. In phase 3, you have again your bodybuilding kind of workout. Is 3 to 4 sets each exercise and doing up to 15 reps. The main difference between phase 2 and phase 3 is really it's going to be a lot harder, as you are going to doing supersets. So you're switching from one exercise to another quite without actually a break, and that can be, if you do it properly, really tiring and exhausting, and really focus you to work really hard and work hard to build some additional strength and muscle. Your pauses there are a bit longer than in phase 2, so you have up to 1.5 minutes. Which sounds like a lot, but in a workout that's doing supersets, that's actually quite short. If you really push yourself, you will see 90 seconds. That's really nothing. So it's a tough workout. So that's for the foundational workouts. Let's have a look at the focus sessions. What is this all about? It's the as you saw it in Maps red and green. For in between foundational workouts, you have every time something special. In Maps red, you had the trigger sessions. In Maps Aesthetics, you had the mobility sessions, and now you have the focus sessions. The focus sessions here put a big emphasis on your on the bodybuilding part, basically, and it's exactly as it sounds. It's a session where you focus on something in particular. So the idea is to pick out one or two body parts where you feel you need a little bit more work. Let's say, I think the first time I did it, I added some extra quad and chest work. So during the focus sessions, you're doing 2, maybe 3 exercises on each body part, depending really how much. I mean, if you're just picking chest, you do 3. Maybe if you pick chest and shoulders, you're doing 2 each, and get some extra volume in like this in between sets. And here you're, regardless of the phase, what you're really doing, it's really getting in volume. So you're doing up to 20 reps each set, doing 3 sets per exercise. So it's not that long. It's like in the other RGB bundle programs, it's not a full workout in terms of you're not going to be in the gym for an hour or 90 minutes. It's really just to do something extra without overtaxing your body. I personally liked that quite a lot. That was fun, and really, I personally, as I was living 6 minutes away by foot from my gym, I actually went to the gym, and it was usually the days where I took also in a little bit mobility, basically what I learned from Maps Green. I used there a little bit as a warm-up, so I was doing a few body weight exercises, a few mobility drills, and incorporated this basically as a warm-up primer for my Maps Black focus session. So yeah, that was actually quite fun and enjoyable. I saw really good results. The second time I was running Maps Black, I was even running a caloric deficit, and in somewhere in phase 2 I had to do deadlifts, and for some reason I felt really strong, really good, and decided to go a bit off plan and see if I actually got stronger in the deadlift. And after a few tries, by just adding some weight, I managed to add 5 kilos to my run RM in my deadlift, despite being in a deficit at this moment already for 6 weeks. So that was really fun. And if I would have actually trained to get my 1 RM back higher, I might have even done more. So that was actually something really fun, and a moment where I realized, okay, this is working extremely well. Yeah, the guys from Mind Pump give you for the focus sessions a list for each kind of body part, where you can really mix and match whatever you want. So it could be, I don't know, for back it could be cable rows, seated rows, quad, obviously leg extensions, and they make it really easy and simple for you to make the best out of it. And they even give you a few sample ideas on what kind of focus, how a focus session could look like in case you are extremely lost. How Maps aesthetics looks like, and as you can see, very similar to red and green. You have everything important here on the left. You can again switch between male and female, or have both in terms of who is going to show you the exercises. So it guides you through everything you need to know. And also, as we saw in Maps red and green, you have here at-home focus exercises and at-home foundational exercises, meaning they gave you a free upgrade basically to switch a few exercises in a way that you might be able to do them at home. So that's again, I think that's quite incredible, and a fantastic thing they did there, making the exercises even more or the programs even more accessible than they are already. If you go on the website, you can see it looks like a bodybuilding workout, and that's the whole plan. This is Adam. You can get the program for $127. That should be, I know, around 100 euros, 105, 10 euros. If you are not a US dollar native, you, as I said, you have all the videos, the demonstrations, you have the 3 phases in terms of blueprint, and once again, like with every other program they sell, you have the full 30-day money-back guarantee, no questions asked. Really, if you're still in doubt after listening to the podcast and my reviews, that's really the best selling point they have. Buy it, have a look, give it a try, and I mean, you will, in 30 days, you will at least go through the first phase, so you have a solid idea how the program might feel and look like. And if you don't like it, just give it back, and that's that. So you can only win like this. So yeah, you really decide to go there, buy it, have a look. I think it's worth your money, worth your time. I enjoyed all RGB bundle programs so far. Did all of them at least twice. Actually managed to, well, basically use thoughts and ideas out of the different RGB programs to incorporate in my own programming, especially you know, for warming up. I liked many aspects of the map screen mobility sessions a lot. I personally do the maps rep trigger sessions on not on a daily basis, but several times a week. The same idea, when I'm not doing my main training, I'm just adding a bit of pump and blood flow to my training, just with a few banded movements. So I learned a lot there. So it's already it's worth the money just by what you can learn from the program if you actually try to see it out of a trainee way, not just, okay, here's the blueprint, I'm doing ABC, but you go there, you take the print out and try to understand, okay, what are they trying to teach me here? Then you can learn a lot out of all of the programs, especially out of the non-foundational parts, in my opinion. That's basically where the money is, because the rest, let's be honest, it's nothing too fancy, it's nothing special, but that's also why it works. I mean, it's the main compound movements, and no weird special TikTok air movement, that stuff you can see there. It's what works, and it looks a bit boring, but that's also the reason why it works. And it's if you really do it like prescribed, it's quite challenging. No matter how easy it might look on paper, it's really, usually you should be able to do the program, let's say with warm up and cool down. Every workout should be done in 90 minutes or less, and that's not so easy. If sometimes you really have to really think through what is what in my gym in order to actually get there. But it makes you not waste your time, which I think is something that I appreciate. I mean, I like working out in the gym, being in the gym. Sometimes, I mean, if I'm doing powerlifting training, then it takes me 2 hours, maybe a little bit more, depending on what my goal is that day. And here, it's you go in, you do your routine, you train decently hard, and get results. So what more could you ask? That's why I liked it a lot. So yeah, that's it. I really hope you enjoyed these reviews. I have more programs from them. I will go through them, review them too. Maybe there's something in particular you would like to know, so feel free to give me a few comments. I really would appreciate if you could give me a like and a subscribe. This would help me a lot. But either way, I hope you enjoyed this, had some fun, and yeah, until next time, bye.